Destiny. We're going to talk a little bit about destiny. Are you destiny? So destiny, what is it? What is destiny? So according to Webster's dictionary, the definition of destiny is, and I quote, something to which a person or thing is destined. According to Webster's dictionary, the definition of destiny is, and I quote, something to which a person or thing is destined. Doesn't help a whole lot, does it? Okay, so let's try it again, kind of circuitous. Webster tries it again. Destiny, a predetermined course of events often held to be an irresistible power or agency. Okay, that works a little better, right? Okay. The definition and belief of destiny, it's been discussed and debated for thousands and thousands of years. So the Greek philosopher Plato was quoted as stating, nobody can escape destiny. Still doesn't really tell us what it is, just says we can't escape it. Might be a little ominous, might be a little positive. German philosopher Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, remember that name? He writes, destiny grants us our wishes, but in its own way, in order to give us something beyond our wishes. So you skip forward now to modern times. Steve Jobs. We all, I think, have heard of Steve Jobs, hopefully. He defined destiny by stating, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something. You have to trust in your gut, or destiny, or life, or karma, or whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it's made all the difference in my life. Okay? So, we go through the definitions just out of curiosity. Quick show of hands. Who in the group, who in the room believes in destiny? Cynical audience, tough crowd, okay. All right, we'll flip it around. Who doesn't believe in destiny? There's always one, right? There's always one.
He's a lawyer.
All right. Well, in that case then, okay. We'll talk offline. Okay. So, all right, now, I've got all of you as a captive audience, so I'm going to tell you a story, and I believe that it reinforces the concept of destiny, and maybe for the lone doubter in the room, it might create some belief in destiny. All right, so this is the tale of Molly and Blake, and we're going to go through this. Nobody panic. I'm not going to start in preschool years. We're going to go ahead and kind of fast forward it to their college years. Okay? So as it happens, Molly and Blake met in college. Nothing unusual there, right? Happens all the time. Now it gets more interesting. Molly and Blake, they attend a fraternity party. Okay, again, so far nothing too unusual about that either, right? So, now as it happens though, the fraternity party is a Halloween party. You guys know where I'm going with this. Which meant, being a Halloween party, everybody was there in costumes, right? So again, once again, and say it with me, nothing unusual there. All right, here we go. Now comes the good part. Of all the themes, I'm looking at you, of all the themes and ideas and costumes, what are the odds that Blake and Molly would be in the same fraternity, on the same evening, in the same costume? Okay? Now bear in mind, they don't know each other. Never met really. Now, what are the odds that they were both dressed as Tinkerbell? Okay? So everybody flash back to last night because we have photographic evidence. Tinkerbell. All right. So, after that, what's the most logical thing that you would do after you come to a party dressed the same and you don't really know each other? It's pretty obvious, right? You go on to Facebook and you change your status to engaged. I'm not making this up, okay? So I ask everybody immediately, coincidence or destiny? Okay? All right. All right, so now we move forward. Okay, after the icebreaker of matching Tinkerbell outfits and a digital engagement, Molly and Blake stayed in contact with one another throughout college, but they maintained a relationship really kind of as friends, okay? If you speak with them separately, you get two different reasons for maintaining the friendship. One of them says, this is the type of person that you marry. The other says, I wanted to stay in each other's life. So different words, but kind of the same meaning, right? Okay, so after college, now reality sets in, here comes real life. So Molly moves up to Santa Monica, Blake stays down in Orange County, right? Molly, for reasons of either benevolence or surveillance, suggests that Blake perhaps start his career working with her dad, Bill Ainsworth. Huh, okay? Wise move, Molly, wise move. So Blake works with Bill Ainsworth, and Molly and Blake continue to be involved in each other's lives. Blake changes careers, and he moves up to LA. After about 6 months, their relationship changed. They began to date, not digitally, not as BFFs, but actual real-world old-school dating, okay? Why? I mean, why the change? Was it jealousy of dating others? Was it... What's the expression, you never follow animals or children, right? Just can't do this. Was it the absence of kind of making the heart grow fonder? Or was it that they just wanted something more that they had ever had? The answer is actually it's a little bit of all of those things. So now they're dating, but a few short months later, emotions took a turn for the worse, and their relationship took a 180. They went their separate ways. The dark days. Okay, now we flash forward 2 years. Okay, Blake attends his brother's wedding. Fueled by melancholy, nostalgia, remorse, or bourbon, Blake, in true millennial fashion, extends an olive branch to Molly. Digitally, of course. He texted her to see if she would be interested in getting together and talk about what happened. Invitation was extended and accepted. So, considering that we're all here today, it's probably a pretty good talk. Yeah? So fences were mended. They began their next chapter together, Blake being properly chastised and Molly being mollified. Come on, come on. Had to work on that one. Okay. All right. Destiny enters the room one more time, and this time it's a biggie. Blake was offered a job in Northern California. It's a great career opportunity, but a big challenge to their relationship. After lots of angst and discussion, they both agreed that this is ultimately a good thing to do. But it had its perils. Could they handle the separation and the stress from being 500 miles apart? In short, yes. So through all the twists and turns and life changes, why are we here today? I think it's Molly and Blake's faith and love for one another and their destiny. Okay? If you ask Blake, his reply is simple. She's the only person that I truly loved. You ask Molly, she says, he's my best friend. I get everything. An adventure buddy, super driven, kind to people, the whole package. So lastly, I'm going to give you something to kind of ponder over. Consider destiny's part with Molly and Blake and take this quote to heart. Thomas Merton, quote, "Love is our true destiny. We do not find the meaning of life by ourselves alone. We find it with another." Okay? We doing okay? All right. So at this point, we're going to turn this over to Blake and Molly. They've written some vows, and they would like to share them with one another and share them with all of you, please. So, Molly.
Blake, I believe in you, the person you will become, and the couple that we will be together. I vow to walk this journey with you over rough roads and smooth, in conflict and in celebration, and not just to grow old together, but to grow together. As a family, we will create a home filled with learning, laughter, and too many cats. Knowing that together we will build a life far better than either of us could have imagined alone. I promise to support your dreams and to respect our differences, and to love you and be by your side through all the days and nights of our lives. I love you and I like you.
Molly, would you please go ahead and place the ring on Blake's finger? Okay, Blake.
It's harder than I thought. Molly, I believe in you, the person that you will become, and the couple that we will be together. I vow to walk this journey with you over the rough roads and the smooth, in conflict and in celebration, and not just to grow old together, but to grow together. As a family, we'll create a home filled with learning, laughs, laughter, and lots of wine. Knowing that together we will build a life far better than either of us could have imagined alone. I promise to support your dreams and respect our differences, and to love you and to be by your side through all the days and nights of our lives. I love you and I like you.
And Blake, if you would place the ring on Molly's finger, please. Okay, gang, getting to the serious part now, okay? You guys doing good? Okay, deep breath, here we go. Do you, Blake, take Molly to be your wife, to cherish in friendship and love today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you live, to trust and honor her, to love her faithfully through the best and the worst, whatever may come, and if you should ever doubt, to remember your love for each other and the reasons why you came together with her this day?
I do.
Well done. Right answer. Do you, Molly, take Blake to be your husband, to cherish in friendship and love today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you live, to trust and honor him, to love him faithfully through the best and the worst, whatever may come, and if you should ever doubt, to remember your love for each other and the reasons why you came together with him this day?
I do.
Molly and Blake, you've come here today of your own free will and in the presence of family and friends have declared your love and commitment to one another. You have given and received a ring as a symbol of your promises. By the power of your love and commitment to each other, and by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now share your first kiss as husband and wife. Friends and everyone, it's my honor to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan.